Hello, welcome back. I have some good news. I booked a job in LA. And I am flying out tomorrow morning. I'm actually packing right now. As you can see, I even have like my little clothes set up for tomorrow with my earrings and my jacket. But I'm super excited. I don't know if I can like talk too much about it, but I know it's for Universal Studios. And that's all I'm gonna say. And I'm super excited about it. I don't want to say like it's a huge project. It's not, but it's my first like big girl gig that I booked. And you know how when I was going to Chicago, I was saying like how I need to do more things for myself, not just like as like confirmation. Just to reiterate, if this is like your first time coming to my channel and stuff, but I went to Chicago Fashion Week because I wanted to embody what I am destined to be, and like going out more and networking, going to shows, and not only like waiting to be invited or like waiting to be chosen or picked to go to those things and enjoy those things. Like I made it like I made it my effort to like do it. So I went, I experienced it. It was amazing. You can watch my last video for it. And I said that I feel like if I do this, it's preparing me for the next thing. And then what? That was like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and then boom, now I'm flying out to LA, and they're not like covering flight and lodging, which it's okay because they were hiring for like locals anyway, but after taking out all the expenses, it was still a good rate. So I was like, okay, it's worth it. And I found a place, and it's a hostel. I'm staying at another hostel, and it's super. I thought it was close to where I was gonna do the shoot, but it's like 30-ish minutes away, whatever. And I just oh my goodness, I can't even speak. I'm like stuttering because I'm really happy. Like yesterday I was super happy, and now I'm like kind of dialed down a little bit and stuff. But if had I not gone to Chicago and then like made that at like my own personal trip, had I not like gone to the hostel, like looked the place up and stuff, that I would have freaked out a little bit because I wouldn't know like, oh, what to get, and like I would have been looking at like expensive hotels and all these other things. But it's like, okay, I've already done this. I feel so prepared because I didn't decide to wait until I was picked or chosen to do those things. Like, and this applies to anything in life. Just do it. And then the same thing, you'll like the same opportunity will come and you'll know how to handle it. Like I truly don't know how I would have taken the idea like, oh, you have to find a place or figure out like X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, no, I did that before. I did it before. And because of that, like I'm gonna say like my net profit, the accountant in me, my net profit is higher than what it would have been had I like freaked out and like just got the closest thing, or like stayed with a friend and then like paid for like an expensive Uber just because XYZ, like a number of things are playing into it. And I know what I need to pack, and it's just really nice. And I want to have this conversation now because my fitting is tomorrow. Like I fly in, and immediately when I get off the plane I get my stuff, and um, I'm going to the fitting. I don't know how long it'll be. They have to push it back a little bit because like my flight will be later than my expected time. And then I get to like eat lunch with someone from my agency and like connect with them. Then I get to go check into my place, and then I get to explore around LA. Like also, I've never been to LA. And I was like, this is exciting. This is exciting. And I have friends that live there. So I was like, okay, maybe I can visit them. Just like, who knows? And if I can't see anyone, that's fine because then it's still pretty warm out there. I can go to national parks. I can go to, I don't know, beach. I don't, look, I don't know what's out there. I've never been. I didn't even really take the time to research. I'll see what's close by. I'll see like what time I have and just kind of go with the flow. But this my Chicago trip, and then shortly after this LA booking happening is letting me know that I'm doing the right thing and I'm trusting myself and blah 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 blah, right? I just I'm trying to also apply this to other parts of my life where I feel like I'm constantly waiting, or like the things that I want are just so far out of reach. And little things like this, and like talking about it and acknowledging it and being able to look back and say, hey, like you did this, and like I said that I did it. Not just like like I finished it, but to say, hey, I acknowledged my accomplishments, which is something that I don't do enough. And it's just really reassuring to me. Um, I don't know. I feel like really mellow right now. I just had like a long day at work. It wasn't too bad, but it was a long day, and I'm packing, and I'm just like, okay, let me take the time to be thankful. And I almost forgot to film this because I was having a rough time last night, and then like now it was just like personal things and just like overall life. And it's like I'm truly blessed and I love my life. I do. But you know, you ever have those moments where you feel like oh, like you're supposed to trust timing, but then sometimes you're like, okay, is it like it feels past due? And people are ask like, oh, according to who are you comparing yourself to? I'm like, nobody. Just it just feels overdue. And it's a weird feeling of like I'm at the right place at the right time, but then also feeling like everything's not everything, but like a good chunk of the things you desire, the things you want are overdue. And I was trying to make sure like I wasn't like sulking in that feeling. And I let myself feel yesterday because I was still excited. So I was confused why I got all sad. Now I'm just yapping. I'm not even talking about the trip anymore. But I'm gonna talk about it anyways. But I was like a little sad about just I don't even know. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna allow myself to feel sad. I'm not gonna overanalyze it. And then like today, like I'm super happy. I had like, oh God, something good, really good happened today, but I don't want to speak on it. I'm trying to learn the art of not talking. I'm learning the art of shutting the fuck up. Honestly, like I feel like I say things or talk about things too early and then it doesn't fall through, or I'm like, oh dang, now everyone knows I'm not getting it. Like, oh, it's so embarrassing. Like I should have just kept that to myself. But good things happened today. And I'm like, okay, sad moments will not derail me in my happy life. It's okay. I'm human. I have many layers. You know, I don't just feel one emotion at a time. I can feel multiple. And I wanted to take the time now to acknowledge that. I'm super proud of myself. I'm super proud of you guys for subscribing to my channel and watching, and maybe even like allowing this to push you to do the things that you want. Like, I'm proud of you, you're proud of me, we're proud of each other, right? Oh, it's just there's a lot. There's a lot on my mind. There's a lot on my mind. And I'm excited to see how this week goes. And I honestly feel like it can only go up from here. And if it doesn't, then this video will not be posted. It's the morning of. I'm getting ready to go. Oh, where's my suitcase? My suitcase. I obviously need to learn how to not overpack. I'm only gonna be there today. Okay, Wednesday I fly in. Saturday morning I fly out. And I have like so many outfits. I'm gonna learn how to condense it, and then I also need to get like more travel size things of like all my skincare and blah 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 blah. I always feel like I'm packing my life away. And of course my backpack with my all my important stuff, like the really important stuff, because I still have school, like work to do, working on videos and whatnot. But super excited. And oh my god, I do this weird thing where I wake up a minute before my alarm, and I've never woken up at 4:10 before. So 4:09. I just ran from my last flight to this one because I thought I was late. My flight is at 8:43. My flight is at 8:40. My phone's telling me it's 8:45, so obviously one would think, give it a second. 641, please. One would think that they're missing the flight, so I ran. The lady tells me, no, it's 7:43. And I'm thinking, why the fuck didn't my phone change the time? So now I'm out of breath. I cut a whole bunch of people. Like, I'm relieved I'm not like late and like bum rushing, but at the same time, that was super stressful. That was super stressful. And I'm wearing like these strappy platforms trying to be cute. You need running shoes just in case something like this happens. But I can tell there were some people on the airplane that were like irritated. Bro, I literally thought I was missing my flight. So if they see me, you didn't see me. But I'm in Denver right now, and it's snowing outside, and they said it was 26 degrees. It's freezing. I'm in the fitting room. I can't be too loud, they can hear me. And I'm not gonna show the outfits, but I made it. Oh my god, I have to tell you guys about the plane ride. Oh, it's okay. We'll talk later. Okay, so I'm touchdown in California. I'm in Santa Monica, not too far from LA. I don't know how the geographics work, but so far I got fitted. I got this cute blue dress on. I'll be dressed up in like Star Trek. I'm gonna film at Universal Studios. Like, ah, so excited. Been fitting. I'm starving. Oh my goodness. Let me tell you about the flight fiasco. So pretty much I boarded on time for my first flight, and then my connecting flight, we were off by like maybe 15-20 minutes. Not too bad. We get on the plane, they're like, okay, like we're gonna leave, and I'm like, great. So I knock out. I wake up an hour later, we have not moved an inch, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? They're talking about, what was it, like they needed to take off the snow. I was in Denver. My connecting flight was in Denver, and they're like, oh, they need to wash the snow off. And I'm like, why wasn't this washed off while we were waiting, and why wasn't it washed off before? I was like, you know what, there's no point in complaining. And I was like trying to do like woosah, like I can't control it. I can't go and hijack the plane and fly us to where we need to be, because one, that's wrong, and two, I don't know how to fly a plane. So I was like, okay, this is out of my control, this is out of my control. But then they had us on the plane for 2 hours. And I'm like, I should already be where I need to be right now. I should be driving. And I was like, ugh. So as soon as I got service, texted my agent. I'm like, hey, they delayed us for like 2 hours. And they obviously didn't get the message until I touched down, and I rushed to go get my bag, and they were rushing for me to get here, and I get here like 15 minutes late, but like everything's cool, I'm fitted, everything's going well. So I'm like, okay, good. But super excited. The weather's really nice. We're gonna go to the Santa Monica Pier, and I'm gonna show you guys videos of that. It'll be really cute. Get some food, because I've not eaten. I've been up since 4 a.m. Eastern time. And I think now it's like 5 or 6 p.m. Eastern time. Here it's 3 p.m. I don't know, what is this, Pacific time? I don't know. I'm still getting used to this. I'm starving. I've not eaten anything except pretzels from the airplane and graham crackers. I need food, but I'm waiting on another model in my agency to get done. We go get food. She dropped me off my plate. We bouncing around. But a little hectic, but it's all good. Stay tuned. Currently in a Burger King. I had to come with another model to her doctor's appointment at Target. And I'm starving because I've not eaten since 4 a.m. Eastern time. And that's, I think it's 8 p.m. now Eastern time, but I'm in, girl, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know time zones, but I'm at Burger King. I'm gonna get a burger. Tomorrow I'm off. I won't have any shoots that I need to be in, so I'm like, that's great. I'm gonna go do some, I guess, filming, editing my videos, homework, you know, administrative stuff. And then Friday is when I get to shoot, and it's exciting. I think it'll be an all day, almost all night thing, and then I leave Saturday. Super excited. My fitting went really well. I can't show you guys, but I was in a Star Trek costume, and geez, it was just, it's like a cute, what was it, blue? A cute blue dress that I'm in. I get to wear these tights and some boots. Yeah, I'm very excited, and they're gonna have us like mixed in with like other, I don't say characters, but like they have like a D&D people. They have like a Back to the Future people. Like it's super interesting. But what they're having us do, I don't know. I have no idea what we're doing. I have no idea. I'm excited. Everyone's super nice. I'm so tired. I feel like, no, I'm not as tired as I should be, honestly. but I'm going to crash. I'm going to crash once I get to my place. I actually need to check in and stuff. And it's only 6 here, but I've been awake for over 12 hours. But yeah, and ooh, I got to talk to my friend on the phone for like an hour or so. It was super nice. We got to catch up on Chicago trip, on this trip. It's really nice. And it's like when you talk to your friends, that's when you realize like if they're doing good, you're doing good, we're doing good. And it's definitely a mood booster and motivation overall. Not that I needed it at that moment, but just it's good to have it even when you're not asking for it. And I'm just happy.